Finally, okay. We are now live and on the record for Tuesday morning's criminal docket, February 1st, 2022. Okay, Mr. Vega.
Yes, Your Honor. I have Mr. Julio Cesar Rios, who is number 61 on your docket, CR 20-09943I. And we had announced ready for trial last time we were here. He did pick up a case. I don't know if I haven't discussed that new one with him. So I don't know if he's changed his mind, but I think we're still set for trial in the DWI, Judge.
Okay, Julio Cesar Rios, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Okay, good morning. All right, so Mr. Lozano, are you showing that that's still at intake?
Yes, Your Honor, that theft of service is still at intake.
Okay, did we provide you a trial date yet, Mr. Vega?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Rios, are you still requesting a jury trial on your DWI charge, sir?
Whatever Mr. Vega decides, recommends, I'll do.
Yes, Judge. You'll go ahead and give us a trial date, Judge. Once that gets out of intake, we'll revisit that issue again, and maybe we can work out a deal.
Okay, go ahead and file an order setting jury trial. They just changed our trial date availability, so we'll go ahead and do that administratively.
Yes, Your Honor, I will.
Okay. Yes, you certainly may.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Barreto?
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
I have Isabel Renteria, CR 20-0366. And she should be on the Zoom.
Okay, that's number 60 on the court's docket. Miss Isabel Renteria, can you hear me? Isabel Renteria. I don't have anybody by that name. I do have a few unnamed devices though.
She told me she was on Zoom, Judge. I got a text confirmation. I can tell her to log off and then re-log in with her name if you could just recall the case. I apologize, Judge.
Okay, and your next case?
That's all I have. It's just that case, Judge.
Okay, just let me know when you're ready.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Ms. Garza?
Good morning, Your Honor. I have number 16 and 17, Osvaldo Cantu.
Okay, that's CR 20-03393-I, CR 21-11326-I. Osvaldo Cantu. Mr. Cantu, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and what is your announcement, counselor?
Judge, in these both cases, I do need more time, Judge.
Okay, how much time are you requesting?
If I can have 30 to 45 days.
Okay, did you receive your digital discovery that you were waiting on?
Yes, I do have the video, Judge.
Okay, April 5th at 9:30.
Thank you, Judge. That's all I have this morning. May I be excused?
You certainly may. Okay, Mr. Alvarez?
I am so sorry. Is that it?
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Cantu, that is it. You're excused.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir.
I'm here on Jose Guadalupe Perez Rodriguez, CR 20-11-201. It's number 5758 on the court's docket, and my client is present with me here at the office in front of the court.
Okay, have him take his hands out of his pocket and next time to dress appropriately. CR 21-11586-I, CR 20-11201-I. And what is your announcement, counselor?
Judge, we're present, ready for trial at the court's convenience.
Okay, go ahead and submit an order setting jury trial, and we're doing those administratively because the dates have changed on us. And we'll go ahead and get that sent out to you.
That's all you have.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That's not all you have.
My staff is telling me I have one more case.
Okay, which other case?
In that court?
Number 52.
Number 52 in the court's docket,
Okay,
Ms. Melhart.
CR 1604989-I, Lori Melhart. Is she present?
Yes, she is, Your Honor.
Okay, Miss Melhart, can you hear me?
Mr. Rios, you are excused, sir. Please turn off your camera.
Ms. Melhart, can you hear me? Mr. Alvarez, do you want an opportunity to contact your client?
Son already did.
Judge, we just talked to her. She says she's on. I'm trying to find her on the list of people. We'll move on to the next one, Judge, while we contact her.
Okay,
We contact her again.
okay.
Jose Gomez Gasterona, number 21, 22, and 68 is also a status on the court's docket, but he is not on, Your Honor.
Okay, have you had an opportunity to contact him?
Your Honor, apparently we have been trying to contact him this morning and he's not answering.
Okay, I'll give him until the end of the docket.
Okay, Your Honor. And we'll
Alright.
contact Ms. Melhart also.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. De Ochoa?
Good morning, Your Honor. We're number 42 on the docket.
Okay, CR 21-08-262-I, Roel Hernandez. Mr. Roel Hernandez, can you hear me?
Mr. Aurelio Hernandez is actually in front of my desk, so that's him
Okay.
right there on the screen. And Your Honor, our announcement is that he's PTD eligible, so we're going to be submitting the packet, and he's going to. That's why he's here in person, because he's going to go ahead and fill out the packet today.
Okay,
We just need 30 days, Your Honor.
I'm gonna give you till April the 5th at 9:30. It'll be a status. If by some reason he's ready for placement, let us know and we'll give you an afternoon setting.
Okay, Your Honor. Thank you so much. Maybe we be excused.
Yes, you may.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Ms. Barreto, you too. I believe your client just logged in.
Yes, Judge. I guided her through it.
Okay,
The announcement, would you like for me to make my announcement, Judge?
yes, let me just make sure she can hear me. Hold on. Ms. Renteria, can you hear me? I see her. Go ahead and make the announcement.
Judge, we filed discovery back in November. I don't believe we've received discovery. I don't know if the state has something else to say with regards to that, whether they've sent it or not. But I'm asking for a reset so that we can have more time to receive the discovery and also go through it with Ms. Renteria.
Okay, Mr. Lozano, can you check to see if you've received the motion?
Your Honor, we have received the motion. Discovery has not been sent. We'll just send discovery after docket.
Okay,
That's fine.
so how much time are you requesting then?
30 days, Judge, is fine.
March 1st at 9:30.
March 1st. Thank you, Judge. That's all I have. May my client and I be excused.
Yes, you and your client are excused.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Likewise. Okay, Mr. Hinojosa?
Yes, Judge. Good morning. I have 3 cases on your docket, 43, 44, and 45. State of Texas versus Juan Antonio Iracheta, which is CR 18-05840I, CR 18-06072I, and CR 18-05839I. He should be on the screen, Judge. I saw him earlier, and we received a pretrial diversion packet. I just need time to fill it out with my client.
Okay, Mr. Iracheta, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so then you'll be applying for PTD?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay, April 5th at 9:30. If he's ready by then, let us know. We'll switch him to an afternoon docket.
Thank you, Judge. May myself and my client be excused at this time.
Yes,
Thank you, Judge.
thank you. Okay, Mr. De Luna?
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, sir.
Judge, I have number 26 on the docket, State of Texas versus Omar de la Rosa.
Okay, CR 170573-I, Mr. De La Rosa, can you hear me? Do you see your client on any one of the screens, sir?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here, ma'am.
I know
Okay.
he's never missed a day, Judge.
Okay, go ahead, sir. What is your announcement?
Judge, we've asked, this is we've asked for a jury trial on this case a couple times.
Okay, so, Ms. Soto, do you have a report on Mr. De La Rosa? Or does he doesn't have a device?
I don't show he has a device, Judge.
Judge, he had it on, I think beforehand when we were previously on a different court, and it was removed after a certain number. It's been a long pending case, Judge, where we.
Okay, go ahead and file your order setting jury trial and we'll give you that date administratively.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all I had. May I be excused? Or
Yes,
may
you
we
may,
be
sir.
excused?
Yes,
Okay,
you
thank
and your client are excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Gonzalez?
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, sir.
Judge, I have number 30, 31, and 32.
Okay, that is CR 21-06629-I, CR 21-06630-I, and CR 21-06631-I. Alma Garcia, is she present?
She should be, Judge. My staff spoke to her yesterday afternoon.
Alma Garcia, can you hear me? Oh, okay, you're on mute, ma'am. Are you under Damian Ramirez? I think, is that her?
Yes.
Okay, all right, what is your announcement, counselor?
Your Honor, Ms. Garcia still has a felony pending, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Lozano, anything to add?
Your Honor, that's correct. The felony is still at intake.
Okay. April 5th at 9:30.
Thank you, Judge. I'll be fine. May I be excused?
Yes,
Thank you, Your Honor.
thank you. Mr. Guerra?
Good morning, Judge. Number 33 on your docket.
CR 21-07328-I, Marco Aurelio Garza.
You should be present on Zoom. Judge, we have a felony pending, and I think I'm also still missing the discovery on this case.
Okay, do you see your client on the screen anywhere? Oh, there he is.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, Your Honor.
All right, okay, Mr. Lozano, are you showing that discovery is still pending to be sent out by your office?
Your Honor, that's correct. We do have the motion on file. We'll send discovery after docket.
Okay,
Thank you.
and for some reason, Mr. Guerra, they're still showing the previous attorney. Do you know if you filed your a motion for substitution and a notice
Yes, Your
of appearance?
I think that was our mistake, Judge. We filed a notice of appearance instead of motion to sub, but I'll have that filed today.
Okay, and we'll go ahead and sign it as soon as it's submitted.
Yes, Your Honor. Appreciate that.
Okay, so then, how much time are you requesting, counselor?
As much time, Judge, as the court will allow.
Okay, April 5th at 9:30.
Thank you, Judge. I have nothing further. May we both be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Lopez, I believe you have a PTD placement, is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor. It's number 36 on
Okay,
your docket.
all right, so.
He's ready for placement.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue with the quick announcements and then I'll take you up at the end if you want to check back in about 30 minutes. Or you can be on standby. It's up to you.
Okay. I can be here. I just take it off the camera and I'll put it on mute.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. McPherson?
Judge, I have number 65 on the docket.
Okay, CR 18-07050-I, Randall Schwery, isn't he present?
He is present.
Okay, can I have you turn on your, there you go. All right, what is your announcement, counselor?
Judge, he's requesting a jury trial.
Okay, can you please file an order setting jury trial? And we'll get that done for you administratively.
Yes. May we both be excused?
You certainly may, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Caso?
Good morning, Judge. I have number 47 and 48 on your docket, Damian Ledesma.
Okay, CR 18-02-799-I, CR 18-02-798-I. Okay, and what is your announcement, counselor?
Judge, he has a pending felony. It was recently indicted. He's not yet been arraigned in the felony case. So we're requesting additional time to see if we can bundle these cases together and work something out with the state.
Okay, do you have the case number on the felony?
It is, no, I don't.
Your Honor, CR 37.
Mr. Ledesma, hold on. What, Mr. Lozano?
Your Honor, the felony is CR 370821L, and it's set for tomorrow.
Okay. Okay, let's come back on March the 1st at 9:30.
Very well, Judge. May we be excused?
Yes, you may. And can
Thank
you please speak to your client about courtroom etiquette in the future?
Yes, I will, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Garcia?
Judge, this is number 54 on the docket, State of Texas versus Ismael Moreno.
CR 21-05-385-I, Ismael Moreno. Mr. Moreno, can you hear me?
He's on the screen, Your Honor.
I
don't know if
see
he's
him. Okay, go ahead. What is your announcement?
Your Honor, I received discovery and I received the state's recommendation. I just needed to talk to the ADA on this case on one particular subject. I'll just ask the court for a quick reset, and then at that point, we'll decide whether or not what we're going to be doing with the case.
Okay, March 1st at 9:30. Anything else?
Nothing further, Your Honor. May we be excused?
Yes, you may.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Ms. Flores?
Good morning, Your Honor. I have number 23 and 24 on your docket. Mr. Zachary Davis, he's present on Zoom.
Okay. CR 20-03593-I, CR 21-11336-I. Zachary Davis. Mr. Davis, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, and what is your announcement, counselor?
Your Honor, he has a pending felony. So we need additional time on the older case. And my understanding is he's also here for an arraignment on a recently charged possession of marijuana.
Okay. Mr. Davis, raise your right hand. Do you swear that the testimony that you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? In CR 21-11336-I, State of Texas versus Zachary Alexander Davis, is that your true and correct name?
Yes, ma'am.
You're being charged with possession of marijuana of less than 2 ounces. It's a Class B misdemeanor. The range of punishment for a Class B misdemeanor, if convicted, is up to 6 months in Hidalgo County Jail and a $2,000 fine upon conviction. Do you understand that range of punishment, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Has any court ever declared you to be mentally incompetent, crazy, or insane?
Oh, ma'am.
Counselor, do you find him to be competent and able to assist you in his own defense?
He is, Your Honor.
The court will find that Mr. Davis is competent, able to assist his attorney in his own defense and enter a plea of not guilty on his behalf. Okay, so how much time are you requesting?
As much time as the court would allow, Judge.
Okay, April 5th at 9:30.
Thank you, and that's all we have. May we be excused?
Yes, on that new case, a notice of appearance does need to be submitted because it's not showing any attorney.
Yes, Your Honor, I'll do that right now.
Okay, all right, thank
Judge.
you. All right. Mr. Davis, you're excused. Okay, Mr. Orozco?
Good morning, Your Honor. Your Honor, I am on number 11 on your criminal docket, State of Texas versus Jesus Alejandro Armendariz Villalobos. That's CR 21-07-321I, Your Honor.
No cows today, Mr. Orozco. It's perfect weather to be in the ranch.
No, Your Honor, but I found my 2 calves. They had been missing for about a week. And apparently cows, they hide them in the brush and then they bring them out whenever they're ready. So
Oh,
it was a
wow,
blessing.
that's interesting.
Very interesting, yes. Yes,
Okay,
thank you.
Jesus Villalobos, are you present?
He's not. He's on his way to my office, Judge. He had a lot of trouble logging in. My secretary tried to assist him 3 times. I still wanted to make that announcement. He's a PhD candidate. As soon as he comes in, I can log him in into one of my offices. I have 3 other hearings. If I might be just temporarily excuse myself, Your Honor.
That's fine. He can just log in whenever he gets there, and anyone in your office can assist him. You don't have to get back on.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And is he going to be applying then for PTD?
Definitely. We just got the recommendation on January 26th. I met with him and went over it yesterday, and we're going to fill out the application, Your Honor.
Okay, grab him while he's there. Make him sign.
I will.
Okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Judge. Thank you so very much.
Come back on April 5th at 9:30 on that. If he's ready for placement by then, let us know. But I'll go ahead and give him a chance to log in.
Thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate it. Thank you. He's a
Okay.
Spanish speaker, Your Honor. Yes.
Okay, we have somebody
you.
here. All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Ms. Sepulveda Martinez?
Good morning, Your Honor. I have number 2 and number 3 on your docket.
Okay, CR 21-08-769-I, CR 20-07-409-I. Adan Adriano. Is Mr. Adriano present?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, we're waiting on a felony that I believe is still in intake.
Okay, any additional announcement, Mr. Lozano?
No, Your Honor, that's correct. The felony is still at intake.
Okay, April 5th at 9:30. Let's see if by then it's been indicted, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all I have. May we be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Flores?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir.
I have number 12 on the court's criminal docket, Judge Francisco Barron.
CR 21-07958-I, Francisco Barron. Can you hear me?
Your Honor, I haven't had communication with him since late November. He does have a felony pending. I did try to reach out to him yesterday and this morning, but I've been unsuccessful, Your Honor.
Okay, there's somebody trying to log in. Let's see if that's him. It doesn't have a name, that's why. They didn't connect to audio, Mr. Flores.
Okay, I can keep trying him, Judge. I don't know if that's him, but I can keep trying.
Okay, it just connected. Let me go ahead and Francisco Barron. Francisco Barron. Okay, I don't think it's him then. Okay, well, we'll call him at the end of the docket. If he's not there, then we'll go ahead and just, take a nice side. But he has a felony pending for right now. We'll just reset it for April the 5th at 9:30. If you do get a hold of him before that date, and let us know if you need that nice side recalled.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. I have nothing further. May I be excused?
You certainly may, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Mesa?
Morning, Judge. I've got number 49, Your Honor, on the docket this morning.
Okay, one moment.
I think he might have been the one that logged in. I don't see him. I just asked him to come into the light. I don't understand why it's so dark, but it might, here it is. It's I can't see him. He's there. Sebastian Marichalar, Your Honor.
CR 21-08-733-I. Is that him?
Yes, Your Honor. That's
Okay.
Mr. Marichalar.
Okay, Sebastian Marichalar. Mr. Marichalar, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. All right, what is your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, on this case, the state had sent a recommendation on on trying to work out the case. The only thing my client is going to be lacking is going to be a defensive driving course that he would need to provide a certificate. He's got everything else, but I want him to do that first before we submit the other information they're requesting on the recommendation, Your Honor.
Okay, so how much time are you requesting then?
Judge, if we can have at least 30 days so he can get it done and then get that certificate in, I believe this would be items that they want him to provide and then do the defensive driving course. And it would probably, it's gonna, my understanding, it's gonna end in a dismissal once he provides all that information, Your Honor.
Okay, so we'll do March 1st at 9:30. If it gets done administratively prior to that date, well, obviously, you don't need to come.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so the faster you get that done, Mr. Marichalado, the faster that we're able to dispose of this case, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, anything else?
Judge, that's all I have before this honorable court this morning. May I be excused?
Yes, you both may be excused.
Thank you, Judge. Take care.
Likewise. Okay, Mr. Osuna?
Morning, Your Honor. Jose Osuna for the record. We have number 41 on the court's docket, CR 21-03475I. That's Mr. Jose Hernandez. Mr. Hernandez is logged on under his own name. Mr. Hernandez, would you acknowledge the court, please?
Hello.
Thank you.
Okay, and what is the announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, my client has saved $500 of the $900 that's necessary in order to get his case dismissed. He also has he has to submit a class. I instructed him to go to the DA's office yesterday to submit that amount, but he was turned away and was told that he had to do it after today's court. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I think there may have been some miscommunication. In any event, I want to get specific direction from Mr. Lozano or Mr. Sosa so that we can tender that money. But we are making steady progress, Your Honor, getting Mr. Hernandez's case dismissed. At this time, we're just asking for time.
Okay, Mr. Lozano, do you know, is he aware to go, is he able to go make a partial payment today?
Your Honor, let me go ahead and check with our restitution department. I'll go ahead and email Mr. Ozuna after docket with instructions on how to go about making that payment.
Okay, so how much time are you requesting, Counselor?
Your Honor, we have 45 days.
Okay, April 5th,
Yes, Your Honor.
9:30.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, anything else?
Yes, Your Honor. We also have number 66 on the court's docket. It's State of Texas versus Monica Silva, CR 20-05506I. Ms. Silva was having issues with logging on to via Zoom. So I asked her if she could at least call in. She is under the phone number ending in 161. Ms. Silva, would you please press *6 and say something, please?
Yes.
Okay, and what
Yes,
is
Your
your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, Ms. Silva already completed the class. She already did her urinalysis. I have instructed her to drop off the certificate at my office because she doesn't have access to a scanner. So she anticipates that she can do that by the end of the week. So we're just asking for 30 days so that we can complete this ADR.
Okay, March 1st at 9:30.
March 1st, yes, Your Honor. And finally, Your Honor, we have, Ms. Silva, disconnect, Your Honor?
Yes, Ms. Silva and Mr. Hernandez are excused.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Silva. Your Honor, we also have numbers 18, 19, and 20. That's CR 18-15177I, CR 20-07998I, and CR 18-15176I, State of Texas versus Miguel Castillo. I don't see Mr. Castillo on. We reached out to him via letter and phone, but have not been successful.
Okay, if you do get a hold of him, let us know, but he has until the end of the docket. In the meantime, we'll set him for April 5th at 9:30.
Yes, Your Honor.
If
Thank
you
Your
get a
Honor.
hold of him prior to that date, let us, and to recall the NICI, just let us know and we'll do that.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. May I be excused, Your Honor?
You certainly may.
Thank you.
Mr. Jalili, happy belated birthday, sir.
Appreciate that, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning. All
I have a
right.
few on the
Okay.
block this morning. The first is number 10.
CR 20-4889-I, Tomas Arispe. Is Mr. Arispe present? Do you
I
see
do
Mr.
see him.
Arispe on the screen?
Yes,
There
Your
he
Honor.
is. Okay, what is your announcement, Counselor?
We will be submitting a PTD application for possible consideration for ADR in this case, Your Honor. We should be doing that today, so we're just asking for some time for that to be reviewed by the state.
April 5th at 9:30. If he's ready for placement before then, let us know.
We'll do, Your Honor. May Mr. Arisa be excused?
Yes, Mr. Arispe, you're excused.
Thank you.
The next one I have is number 14, Your Honor.
CR 21-08116-I, Jonathan Calvillo. Mr. Calvillo, are you present?
Yes.
Okay, what is the announcement, Counselor?
There is an A&P that has been filed on this case, Your Honor. I believe the victim is also present this morning to give a testimony as well.
Mr. Lozano, can you verify that, please?
Your Honor, we're not going to accept victim testimony at this time. Our recommendation is going to be DV court.
Okay, I'll give you an opportunity to confer because Mr. Jalili, they will not be accepting that A and P and moving forward with victim testimony. So y'all will need to discuss that.
That's fine, Your Honor.
So we'll reset it for a status for March the 1st at 9:30.
Understood. Can Mr. Calvillo be excused? Your Honor?
Yes, Mr. Calvillo and your, is it Miss Medina? If she's on, she's also excused.
Thank you, Your Honor. And lastly, I have number 28, Your Honor.
Okay, CR 21-03898-I, Sydney Escobar.
Ms. Escobar is not present, Your Honor. This was a PTP on status. But however, I'm showing an order of dismissal was signed on the 26th of January.
Yes. Okay, the next case?
I have nothing further actually before the court, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you. Likewise. Okay, Mr. Alvarez, did you want me to be recalled?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Melhart, Lori Melhart,
Okay,
CR 16049-891. She was in the waiting room.
I don't have anybody in there. Everyone, when they're in the waiting room, at this point, they're automatically let in. So I don't have anybody in there.
Have you called her name, Your Honor? Larry
Sure,
Melhart?
Lori Melhart, can you hear me? Lori Melhart? Maybe, does she have the right link?
Just quickly, if I may, the defendant under first quality 4, you need to remove your cap, sir.
Sir. But the Ariat black cap, you need to remove your cap. Please remove your Ariat cap.
She's not there.
Push the microphone. Whose client is that? Do y'all recognize him? Attorneys that are on? Sir, you need to remove your cap. Yes, sir. You that just unmuted. You need to remove your cap. Your Ariat cap. Please unmute it. Please take it off. Unless his volume is down. Sir, can you hear me?
Hello?
Sir, with the Ariat cap, can you hear me? The black cap. You do know that it says Ariat on the cap, don't you? Quítase la gorra.
Perdón.
Okay, gracias.
De nada.
Okay, now I have Miss Melhart here. She's connecting to audio. Was there a full moon or something? Okay, I see her there, Mr. Alvarez. She's trying to connect to audio.
Okay.
Go
thank
ahead.
you.
What is your announcement?
Judge, we were just asking for a trial date on her.
Okay, go ahead and submit your order setting jury trial and we'll do it administratively. If Miss Melhart.
I'm here, present.
Okay, got you. All right, we're gonna go ahead and set your trial administratively. So Mr. Alvarez is going to file the documents so that we can give you those dates. So as soon as he gets them, he'll let you know, okay?
Alrighty, I appreciate it.
Thank you for checking in.
Thank you,
Thank
Your
you.
Honor.
Okay, y'all take care.
Alrighty, bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye. Okay, Mr. Peña?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, sir. What case?
I'm here on number 62, CR 2108-411-1, State versus Felisa Rodriguez. She is online, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Rodriguez, can you hear me?
You're on mute.
I can hear you.
Okay, go ahead and remove your sunglasses from your head. Okay, what is your announcement, counselor?
Yes, Your Honor. We will be filing a motion to substitute. I believe Ms. Rodriguez was appointed a lawyer, even though she had already retained one. Ms. Vasquez is who I have on the system as her appointed lawyer, so we should be filing that today. I do also see that discovery was filed back in October. I have not seen any responses to that, so I would ask for those documents and ask for a resetting.
Okay, Mr. Lozano, do you see the motion on file, sir?
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct. The motion was filed on November 1st, 2021. We'll send discovery after docket.
Okay, so then we'll have you come back on April the 5th, Mr. Peña, at 9:30, and we'll see how far y'all can get by then.
Okay, sounds good. We're not on the system yet, Your Honor. Can Mr. Lozano contact my office, or can I contact his office to give him the proper email to send it to?
Yes, just shoot him an email. Mr. Lozano, do you want to put your email address on the record, please?
Yes, Adrian, ADRIAN .Lozano, LOZANO @da.co.hidalgo.tx.us.
Alrighty, thank you.
Okay.
That's all I have, Your Honor.
All right, you have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Rodriguez, you are excused.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Flores?
Good morning, Your Honor. I apologize. We have a visitor because my.
You have a special co-counsel today.
Yes, Judge. I have Julio Martinez. He should be present via Zoom. And he's CR 2005709I. He is a Spanish speaker, Your Honor.
Okay, he also has CR 207574-I. Julio Cesar Sanchez Martinez.
Aquí estoy.
Okay, he's present. And what is your announcement, Counselor?
I have recommendations, updated recommendations on behalf of the state. So I just need some additional time to get him in my office to discuss those with him, Your Honor.
Okay, so I have notes that there's a felony at intake. Is that still at intake, or was that already indicted?
I believe it's still at intake, Your Honor. I haven't received any information as to the fact that it's been indicted.
Okay.
Your Honor, it's not at intake. You got busted down to a misdemeanor.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Misdemeanor assault.
See, the little man was happy about that. And so, okay, and then Ms. Soto, do we have a report on Mr. Sanchez Martinez?
Judge, has his device and tax law and there's no violations.
Perfect. Okay, we'll come back on April the 5th at 9:30.
Thank you, Your
Honor. Please let him know April 5th at 9:30.
Mr. Martínez, su próxima corte es el día 5 de abril a las 9:30 de la mañana.
Ok, gracias.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. May we be excused?
You certainly may. And if you have that co-counsel next time, you may or may not get bumped up to the front.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, take care. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Mr. Martinez?
Good morning, Judge. I've got Ms. Belinda Ruiz. She's number 63 on your docket.
You should have put your daughter on too.
I was just about to rush home and get her.
All right, CR 206146-I, Belinda Ruiz. Ms. Ruiz, are you present?
I am, Your Honor.
Okay. And what is your announcement, Counselor?
We arraigned her at the end of last year. I was speaking with her on the phone. She's living with her husband. The husband was the alleged victim in this case. I gave them all the contact info yesterday so they could reach out to the DA's office and schedule an appointment to file an A&P.
Okay.
We anticipate that after they receive that, there may be a request for an anger management class and then for testimony. I don't know how soon they'd be able to get all that done, but if the court wants to do some sort of maybe 30 to 45-day reset, then we can make sure that he's available at the next Zoom hearing to potentially put testimony on the record.
Okay. It's up to you if you, I have either March 1st or March 1st or April 5th. I'm pretty jammed. So those are the only two dates. You let me know.
Judge, I think we can do March 1st. I know she wants to put this behind her and they're planning on doing the A&P. And so as soon as she's done with that, she can call my office and we can schedule the anger management class. Mr. Lozano is going to be offering that. If not, then I'm sure that him and I will reach some sort of agreement.
Okay, March 1st at 9:30. The sooner that your husband goes in, Ms. Ruiz, the better, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, any other case?
That's all I've got this morning, Judge. May we be excused?
Yes, you may. Y'all have a good day.
Thank
Y'all
you.
stay
Have a
safe.
great day.
Thank you. Okay, and I do see some attorneys on. Any other quick announcements before we take up Mr. Munoz?
Yes, Judge, good morning. I have number 6, 7, 8, and 9, Your Honor, on the docket. It's the same defendant, Judge.
Okay, and that's CR 21-05-285. Give me one moment. Hold on. Not sure where that, okay. CR 21-05-285-I, CR 21-05-283-I, CR 21-07-079-I, and CR 21-05-284-I. Isandro Arces. Mr. Arce present?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you please turn your camera on, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, what is your announcement, counselor?
Judge, I've had spoken to the alleged victim, judges, is the defendant's mom. She had advised me that she wanted to see if there was a way that she could assist in doing some sort of an affidavit on prosecution. I did want to give her the information and put her in contact with the DA's office, at least for her to have that conversation with them and hopefully assist. I'm not saying that with that they're going to dispose of the case, but I know she had advised me of that. I just wanted to advise the court if I could have time to do that. And then I guess then I can follow up with the DA to see what course they would take after that.
Okay, so how much time are you requesting?
Judge, if I can have 30 days, if that's okay with the court, and I can put her in contact as soon as possible with Mr. Lozano.
Okay, I also have a different victim on Trini Reyes. Have you been in contact with that alleged victim?
No, Judge, just the only person was the defendant's mom that had contacted us.
Okay. And do you want 30 days on all the cases then?
Judge, yes, if the court would allow me to do that, yes, ma'am.
Okay. March 1st at 9:30 for all of them. So the sooner the better, because then there might be additional requirements that he needs to do. And so that way he can get started.
Yes, ma'am. And that's all I have, Judge. May me and Mr. Arce be excused here?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. You have a good day.
You too.
Mr. Chapa?
Number 35 on your docket, Judge. I'm standing in for Mr. Austin Oxford.
CR 21-02799-I, Silvestre Gonzalez. Is Mr. Gonzalez present?
He's
Okay, I see him waving there.
He
Okay.
has he should have a felony pending at intake, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Lozano, do you still show that at intake?
Yes, Your Honor, it's still at intake.
Okay. Then April 5th at 9:30. Let's see if by then it's been indicted.
Yes, Judge. I also have number 67 standing in for Mr. Terry Canales.
Okay. Mr. Gonzalez, we'll see you on April 5th at 9:30, sir. Thank you. You have a good day. CR 20-07260-I, Elizabeth Vargas. Is Ms. Vargas present?
Judge, I don't see her online. She's usually pretty good about getting to the Zoom hearings. I know our office was in contact with her yesterday. We're in the process of applying her to PTD.
Okay, so she has until the end of the docket to report. If not, an ISI will be issued. However, I'll give you April 5th at 9:30. Make sure you apply before then, so it's under review. If you find her before that time and you need the ISI recall, just call our office and we'll make arrangements.
I have nothing else, Your Honor. May I be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you, Judge. Enjoy the rest of the week.
Likewise. Mr. Solis, I hadn't seen you. Usually you're in my court like 10 times in a week.
Good morning, Judge. How are you?
Good morning, sir. You've been busy?
Yes.
I said, you've been busy,
Yes, Judge. I have.
to say the least.
Yeah.
Okay, what number, sir?
I have Miss Victoria Mendoza, Judge. As you called me, I was looking for it through your docket. If you give me just a second. She is
Sure.
logged in.
She's number 53.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, CR 21-08174-I, Victoria Marie Mendoza. Miss Mendoza, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, what is your announcement, counselor?
Judge, on this case, there's a pending felony out of the same transaction still in intake. Thus, we would respectfully ask for about 60 days, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Lozano, do you show that in your system? I don't have it in my notes.
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct. There is a felony at intake out of the same
Okay.
transaction.
April 5th at 9:30. Let's see if by then something's happened.
Thank you, Judge. That's all we have, ma'am. We be excused?
Yes, Miss Mendoza, we'll see you April 5th at 9:30, ma'am. Take
Thank you,
care.
Judge. You stay safe.
Likewise. Okay, Mr. Osorio? Can you hear me, Mr. Osorio?
Yes, good morning, Judge. How are you?
Good morning. Okay, which case, sir?
Judge, I'm here on number 15 on the court's criminal docket in the state of Texas versus Gualberto Cantu, cause number CR 21-00740-I. And I did see Mr. Cantu's name on this of participants, Judge, so he should be logged on.
Yes, he is. I
Judge,
heard him. He's Spanish speaking, right?
He speaks both, Judge. He can speak enough English to get by.
Okay, Mr. Cantu, can you please turn on your video? I'll allow you to continue with your announcement. Go ahead.
Judge, I know it's set for status today on PTD. Last time there was some documents that had Mr. Cantu's initials that were missing. I do believe we've submitted those documents that we've made the corrections and submitted the appropriate documents, Judge. I think he may be ready for placement. Mr.
Okay.
Lozano, correct me if I'm wrong. I apologize if I am, but I do believe he might be ready for placement.
No, Mr. Osorio, you're correct. He is ready for placement.
Okay, thank you,
correct,
sir.
Your Honor.
Can we place him today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
If he's available.
I'm about to take up Mr. Lopez and his client, who's also for PTD placement, so I can take you up at the same time.
Thank you, Judge.
Take another, just see if you can tell him to get his video on.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Alvarez, I see that you found your client.
Yeah, Mr. Castorena, you know.
Okay. Let me recall your cases. CR 19-03399-I, CR 19-04944-I, Jose Castorena, and I also have Miss Saldana here.
Yes, Judge, all we're doing is asking for a trial date.
Okay. So go ahead and file your order setting jury trial, and we'll get those done administratively. Okay,
Yes, Your
Mr. Castorena, when we give the dates to Mr. Alvarez, he'll let you know when your jury trial is, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You take care, sir. You're excused.
You too, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Saldana, did you have another case?
No, Your Honor, that's it for me. May I be excused?
Yes.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Okay, Walter, who's your attorney? Walter, who's your attorney? Mr. Garza, you have Number 56, Aurelio Garza.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning. Aurelio Garza on behalf of Mr. Hector Perez, Your Honor. This is a case where we've been asking for trial and Mr. Perez is still asking. He does need the services of an interpreter.
Okay, I don't have anybody on by that name. Do you know if, I know you're on your phone, but
He is, Your Honor. He's the one with the mustache and the red sweater.
oh, okay, he's not connected to audio.
Yes, it says connecting to audio.
Yeah, he's been like that since the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm sorry, you said that, okay, you're asking for a trial date and what else?
That's it, Your Honor.
Okay.
I that he has services of an interpreter if required.
Okay, he won't be able to hear us because he hasn't been able to connect to audio, but we're ready now to assign trial dates. So go ahead and file an order setting jury trial. We're having to do those administratively though.
Very well, Your Honor. We'll do that. I appreciate you.
Okay, thank you.
May I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes. Okay. 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 I don't know. Okay, ahí está. Señor Pérez. Ms. Castañeda, can you let Mr. Perez know that his attorney made the announcement and that he's going to get him his jury trial dates and we'll give them to him and he's excused?
Mr. Pérez, su abogado ya hizo el anuncio y va a meter una orden para las citas por jurados. So, él se va a comunicar con usted. I think he's saying okay.
Yeah, and he can remove.
Ya
Okay.
se puede retirar.
Mr. Cantu, Gualberto Cantu, you need to remove your cap. And also find a spot where you can stay so that we can do your placement, okay? Find a location where you can just sit down and listen, okay? Okay, Walter, can you try and get a hold of Mr. Garcia because he has not checked in?
Okay.
You want to try and get a hold of your attorney? Okay. Who is this? Ramon.
Yes, Judge.
Sir, who's your attorney, Ramon?
Andres Lopez.
Your Honor, that's
that's your placement? Okay, we're
Yes.
getting ready for you.
Yes.
All right, Destiny Guevara,
Yes, ma'am.
who's your attorney, Destiny?
Mr. Jaime Aleman?
Okay, do you want to go ahead and get in touch with him? Let him know that we're already at the end of the docket.
Yes.
Okay, Jonathan? Jonathan?
In court, but I guess Mr. Garcia hasn't logged in or something.
Jonathan? Who's your attorney, Jonathan?
Cesar Aguilar.
Okay, please contact Mr. Aguilar and let him know that we're already at the end of the docket, okay? Okay, Mr. Cantor, you need to keep that cap off. Okay. All right, Mr. Lopez and Mr. Osorio, we're ready for the placements.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay,
Thank you, Your Honor.
yes, let me go ahead and get.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Okay, let me go ahead and get that, let me see. Okay. Give me one moment. Make sure that you all are at a location where you can participate without having any noise anywhere, okay?
Ma'am, excuse me.
Yes.
I guess the secretary was gonna get a hold of him because he might be in another courtroom as well. So I guess he'll be in shortly.
Okay, All right, just be on standby. We're about to take up some placements and then we'll go ahead and see if he chimes in.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So, Mr. Guajardo, Ramon Guajardo, please leave your camera on. Mr. Cantu, I need you to please get to your camera and unmute yourself. Press the little microphone at the bottom, sir.
Unmute, okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. All right, Mr. Cantu and Mr. Guajardo, please raise your right hand.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you swear that the testimony that you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Mr. Cantu, yes or no?
100% true.
Mr. Guajardo, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, lower your hands. In CR 21-00740-I, the state of Texas versus Gualberto Cantu, is that your true and correct name, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
CR 21-07773-I, state of Texas versus Ramon Alejandro Guajardo, is that your true and correct name, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Cantu, you're being charged with possession of marijuana of less than 2 ounces, a Class B misdemeanor. Mr. Guajardo, you're being charged with racing on highway, a Class B misdemeanor. A Class B misdemeanor carries a potential penalty of up to 6 months in Hidalgo County Jail and up to a $2,000 fine upon conviction. Do you understand the range of punishment that you can receive for the offense of which you are charged, Mr. Cantu, yes or no?
Excuse me, ma'am?
If you would be convicted of this, sir, you would receive 6 months in Hidalgo County Jail and a $2,000 fine. If you would be convicted, of course, you're doing a program. So you just need to understand that range of punishment. Do you understand that?
Man, if you guys want to give me a year, it's better because I'm in the streets. I'm very bad in the street. So if you want to give me a year, I don't mind.
I'm not going to put you in jail. Okay, Mr. Osorio, I don't think your client understands what I don't think your client understands the process. So what I'm going to do, Mr. Osorio, is I'm going to give you an opportunity to have him come in. I'm going to reset you for February the 8th at 1:30. Okay?
Okay. No, okay.
Mr. Cantu, I need for you to contact Mr. Osorio as soon as you get off from here because he needs to explain to you what's going to be happening on February the 8th.
I will, ma'am. I will.
Call me
Mr. Osorio,
please.
if it gets too difficult, you may consider having him go into your office for that day.
I will, Judge.
Okay.
Thank
you
you,
all are
Judge.
excused until then.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Guajardo, you heard the range of punishment that you can receive if you would be convicted of this charge. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to an attorney and the right to a trial by jury. You can waive one or both of those by signing a written document with the court. Did you have an opportunity to review that with your attorney before signing, sir?
Ma'am.
Yes or no? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and did you understand that when you signed the document, you were waiving your right to a trial by jury?
Yes, ma'am.
Then the court will accept your waiver of trial by jury. Sir, has any court ever declared you to be mentally incompetent, crazy, or insane?
What was that, Your Honor?
Has any court ever declared you to be mentally incompetent, crazy, or insane?
No.
Okay, counselor, in speaking with your client, do you find him to be mentally competent and able to assist you in his own defense?
Mr. Ramon Alejandro Guajardo is competent, Your Honor.
Then the court will make a finding that the defendant is competent and able to assist his attorney in his own defense. Do you understand, Mr. Guajardo, that if the punishment that I assess does not exceed what's recommended by the state, you will need this court's permission to file an appeal, sir? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you further understand that I do not have to accept the state's recommendation?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sir, in CR 21-07773-I, State of Texas versus Ramon Alejandro Guajardo to the offense of racing on highway, a Class B misdemeanor, how do you plead, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Okay, although you are pleading guilty and the court will accept that, I am going to defer that finding of guilt until you have an opportunity to see if you successfully complete the pretrial diversion program. At this time, are you asking to be placed on the pretrial diversion program?
Yes, ma'am.
That's a contract that you're entering with the state of Texas. You're agreeing to comply with certain conditions. And then the state is agreeing to dismiss the charges against you if you complete the program successfully. Did you understand the terms and conditions of that program as they were explained to you, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Was there anything on there that you couldn't realistically meet?
No, ma'am.
And Mr. Lopez, was there anything on there that your client needs any special consideration for?
Your Honor, I've spoken to the prosecutors. I just thought the length of time was excessive, but I guess we can try to early terminate. He's a, nice young man. He's 20 years old. I think he has a life ahead of him. We just trying not to keep him on the program for too long.
What's the
I know
time
he's going to
frame?
complete.
What's the length of time?
So they have put 2 years.
Is that the standard on a racing on highway?
Yes, Your Honor, it's standard for all pretrial diversion programs. The contract is for 2 years. And then
And
somebody,
I didn't think you could early terminate on a PTD program.
Your Honor, if I may,
Go ahead.
Judge, normally the court does set up a 6-month status.
Okay. We'll set up a 6-month status and then I guess we can, I'll give you, you can still talk to them, Mr. Lopez, and see, but I would staff it with Ms. Lozano. So we'll set you up in 6 months, Mr. Guajardo. What's the date, Ms. Rivera?
Judge, the 6-month mark would be July the 28th. But if not, we could do August the 2nd, Judge. The best day ever.
Okay, I was gonna say, Mr. Lopez, on that day, you'll need to wish Ms. Rivera a happy birthday.
On July 28th or August 2nd?
August 2nd at 9:30.
August 2nd. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll see you then. Mr. Guajardo, what's your phone number?
956-607-0533.
Not that I don't want to wish Mr. Rivera a happy birthday, Your Honor, but if my client happens to complete everything and is, 100% compliant, 4 months, 5 months.
It won't be less than 6.
Okay.
So we'll visit at 6 months.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Okay, y'all are excused.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, Attorney Arturo Garcia.
Good morning, Judge. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Good morning, sir. CR 20-01607-I, Luis Walter Guerrero. That's number 38 on the court's docket. Okay,
Yes,
what
Judge,
is your announcement, counselor?
It looks like my client will be asking for a trial setting, Judge, preferably a bench trial so we could speed through it.
Okay. Let me, I don't know, Mr. Lozano, do you need to confer with your supervisor? Ms. Lozano, the defendant is requesting a bench trial.
Yes, Judge, we would need to evaluate the case since we haven't at this point. If they can file a motion requesting that bench trial, and we'll definitely take a look and let you know.
So it's discretionary to have the DA allow bench trial?
We have our right to a bench trial or a jury
Yes.
trial, and we need to waive our right in order for
They would have to waive their right for a bench, to a jury trial. It's
No problem. Judge, and just for clarity's sake, the PTD, my understanding is, yes, it is 2 years. However, there was this kind of unspoken policy where it'd be dismissed within 1 year at the second setting for the status. I think maybe the DA can go and revise it to make some clarity for some of the attorneys, because it's just this unspoken thing. It's a 1 year deal, but if it's going to be under 2 years, just for everybody on Zoom's sake, it is technically up to 2 years, but it is a contract with the DA's office. So I don't know if Ms. Lozano would want to dismiss something under 6 months. Would that be even possible with the DA without the judge?
Well, I don't think, we're not gonna,
Just putting it out there, Judge.
yeah, we're not gonna discuss it right now. I'm not gonna say, honestly, I'm not prepared to discuss it. I don't think Ms. Lozano would be prepared to discuss it at this time, but I do hear what you're saying. I do hear what you're saying, and perhaps that's something that maybe you can go by and express that opinion or talk to Ms. Lozano about it. But I do hear what you are saying, Mr. Garcia.
Okay.
Okay.
Judge,
So
further.
go ahead and file that motion, and then that way that'll give them an opportunity to also decide whether or not they're going to waive that. And Mr. Garcia, if you can do me a favor and assist the court and speak to your client regarding courtroom etiquette and dress code.
Yes, Judge, I will definitely do that.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. Anything else?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all are excused. Okay, Mr. Osorio?
Judge, I'm sorry. I know you're giving us a reset day, but I just got off the phone with Mr. Cantu. I think I spoke with him in Spanish, Your Honor. He seems to be more comfortable with the Spanish language. So I was
Okay.
just wanting to inquire if the court would be inclined to recall it, provide him a translator, and maybe we can get him placed up today, Judge.
Sure.
And also just to advise the court, Your Honor, and this is my fault, and I apologize. Mr. Cantu does have a speech impediment, Your Honor. He does stutter, so sometimes he does struggle to articulate his words, Your Honor, but I can, as an officer of the court, advise the court that he does understand. I am able to communicate with him. It just takes a little longer sometimes for him to be able to articulate whatever it is he's trying to say, Judge.
Okay, that's no problem. Ms. Castañeda, can you please have Mr. Cantu, ask him to unmute, please?
Mr. Cantu, ¿puede prender el micrófono, por favor? Mr. Cantu, ¿puede prender su micrófono, por favor?
Hi.
Okay. Tell him that you're going to be translating for him.
Mr. Cantu, le voy a estar diciendo en español, ¿ok?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, before we get started with that, Mr. Aguilar, do you have a quick announcement, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, what number on the court docket?
Let me pull it up. It's number 34, Your Honor.
Okay. And that's CR 20-07763-I, Jonathan Gonzalez. Mr. Gonzalez is present. Mr. Gonzalez, can you please turn on your camera? Okay, what is your announcement, counselor?
On this one, Your Honor, we're just asking for additional time. He is a PTD candidate, and we need to meet with him so that we can fill out the application and get it submitted to the state, Your Honor, or the DA's office.
Okay, April 5th at 9:30. It needs to be submitted prior to that date so that it's under review.
Okay, we'll do that, Your Honor. Thank
Okay,
you.
all right. Yes, you may be excused, you and your client.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, Mr. Cantu, I tell Mr. Cantu to please turn on his camera and to stay unmuted.
Señor Cantu, por favor, prenda su cámara y deje el micrófono puesto.
There you go, ma'am.
Okay, tell him to raise his right hand.
Por favor, levante su mano derecha.
Do you swear that the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Jura que el testimonio que está a punto de dar.
Tell him he has to wait until you translate.
Mr. Cantu, tiene que esperar hasta que yo traduzca.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Jura que el testimonio que está a punto de dar es la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad.
100% la verdad, ma'am.
100% true.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Mr. Osorio, he needs to, it's either English or Spanish, Mr. Cantu. So it's going to be in Spanish.
Yes,
You need to wait, okay? Wait. CR 21-00740-I. Is your true and correct name Gualberto Cantu?
Gualberto Cantu es un nombre correcto y verdadero.
Yes, ma'am.
You're before the court charged with possession of marijuana of less than 2 ounces, a Class B misdemeanor. That carries a potential penalty of up to 6 months in Hidalgo County Jail and up to a $2,000 fine upon conviction. Ms. Castañeda?
Ok, está usted frente a la corte con una posesión de marihuana con menor de 2 onzas, un delito menor clase B. Una ofensa menor clase B tiene una multa potencial de hasta 6 meses en la cárcel del condado de Hidalgo y una multa de hasta $2,000 por convicción.
Do you understand the range of punishment you can receive for the offense of which you are charged?
¿Entiende usted el rango de castigo que puede recibir por el delito que está acusado?
Sí, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You have the right to an attorney and the right to a trial by jury. You can waive one or both of those rights by signing a written document with the court. Did you have an opportunity to review that document with your attorney before signing it?
Tienen derecho.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I have problem hearing and talking.
Okay. So, Ms. Castañeda, can you please repeat that to him? That if he had an opportunity to review that document.
Tiene usted el derecho de un abogado y el derecho para un juicio por jurado, pero puede renunciar a uno o a dos de los derechos firmando un documento con esta corte. ¿Tuvo usted una oportunidad de revisar esos documentos con su abogado antes de firmar?
Sí.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
And did you understand that you were waiving your right to a trial by jury?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I already knew that.
Okay. Then I'll accept your waiver of trial by jury. Has any court ever declared you to be mentally incompetent, crazy, or insane?
Right now, I'm in the process of anxiety and depression.
Okay. But they haven't said that you're mentally incompetent?
No, the doctor he gave me a pill for anxiety.
Okay. Mr. Osorio, do you find that your client is mentally competent and able to assist you in his own defense? You're on mute.
I'm sorry, Judge. I have had extensive conversations with my client, Your Honor, regarding these charges, regarding the process of court, regarding pretrial diversion in the program that he's about to participate in, Your Honor. I do find him competent, Your Honor. He has explained to me before that he has received treatment in the past with Texas Tropical. He's recently going through some issues at home, Your Honor, but nonetheless, I feel that it does not impede on his ability to understand what's going on here today, Your Honor. So yes, once again, I repeat that I do find him competent.
Then the court will make a finding that he's mentally competent and able to assist his attorney in his own defense. Mr. Cantu, do you understand that if the punishment I assess does not exceed what's recommended by the state, you'll need this court's permission to file an appeal? Ms. Castañeda?
Mr. Cantu, entiende que si el castigo que voy a evaluar, si el castigo no excede la recomendación del Estado, usted va a necesitar el permiso de esta corte si decide presentar una apelación. ¿Entiende eso, sí o no?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
And do you understand that the court doesn't have to accept the state's recommendation?
Y también entiende que la corte no tiene que aceptar la recomendación del Estado.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I was born in Florida.
Okay. Sir, in CR 21-00740-I, the state of Texas versus Gualberto Cantu, possession of marijuana of less than 2 ounces, a Class B misdemeanor. How do you plead, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
En el estado de Texas contra Gualberto Cantu por una posesión de marihuana menor de 2 onzas, una ofensa menor clase B, ¿cómo se declara culpable o no culpable?
100% culpable.
100% guilty.
Okay, then you're asking to be placed on the pretrial diversion program. So there's going to be a deferral of the finding of guilt. And that's a contract you're entering with the state of Texas. You're agreeing to comply with certain conditions. And the state is agreeing to dismiss the charges against you if you successfully complete the program. Ms. Castañeda?
Está usted pidiendo a que lo pongan en el programa del desvío al juicio. Si usted exactamente completa el programa, los cargos los van a retirar.
Yes, ma'am, but if you guys give me 6 months, it's better because I'm tired of being in gangs and I already want to get out of.
I'm gonna approve. Okay, I'm gonna approve your placement on the program. So it's gonna be less than that. So Ms. Rivera, can I get the date?
Judge, it's gonna be March the 31st, Your Honor.
Okay. So you're gonna come back on March the 31st at 9:30.
31st.
And what's a phone number for you, Mr. Cantor? Mr. Osorio, do you have a phone number for him?
Your Honor, I'm sorry, I don't have it in front of me, but I can get that.
Okay, or Mr. Cantu, do you know your phone number?
But maybe not, but I have my phone.
Okay, we'll go ahead and let your attorney contact Ms. Soto at the probation department to give it to her, okay?
All right.
Okay, all right, so good luck. You're gonna be on that program for 2 months, okay?
All right, God bless you, you all.
Thank you, God bless you, sir.
All right, thank you, man.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, you're
Thank you,
excused.
Mr. Cantor.
Okay, Mr. Aleman?
Judge, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that.
You're
Thank
welcome,
you very
sir.
much.
You have a good day.
And I'll get a hold of Ms. Soto right now with his number.
Okay, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir. What number?
Number 40 on the court docket, Your Honor.
Thank you. CR 20-5129-I, Destiny Guevara. Ms. Guevara, can you please turn your camera on? Okay, what is your announcement, counselor?
Your Honor, on behalf of my client, we're going to be asking for a little more time. My client is pending a felony out of the same transaction, so we just needed maybe about 60 days if the court would be amenable.
April 5th at 9:30, sir.
Your Honor, the state has an announcement.
Go ahead.
The felony was rejected, so the only thing pending is the possession of controlled substance misdemeanor.
That's good news for you, Mr. Aleman. Well, for your client.
For my client, yes, I agree.
We'll also give you April 5th at 9:30 to give you some time to decide how you want to deal with it.
And I will discuss that. I know that the prosecutor has been very diligent, made an offer on this case already, Judge, so I do appreciate the follow through.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. May we be excused?
You certainly may, sir. Y'all have a good day.
Have a great day.
Okay, señor, ¿quién es su abogado? Nomás usted falta. El que tenía la cachucha.
Yo soy Jesús Alejandro Armendáriz Villalobos.
Okay, un momento.
Number 11 on the docket, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Okay, su abogado ya se presentó.
Okay.
Usted iba a ir a la oficina del.
Sí.
Okay.
Para dar su
Bueno.
Ajá.
Okay, entonces es porque usted se tiene que presentar con su abogado para firmar unos papeles que él tiene que entregar al Estado, ¿ok?
Ok, perfecto.
Ok, bueno, ya lo voy a contar aquí.
Muchas gracias.
Ok, so ya se puede quitar del Zoom, ¿ok?
Muchas gracias, que pase un lindo día.
Ok, igualmente. Okay, so before I forget, I think Miss Flores's client was supposed to be arraigned on number 1, right? So we need to contact her and let her know that unless she filed a waiver of arraignment. But we'll go ahead and contact her administratively. Okay, did anybody check in for number 5? With anyone? No. Oh, that one was reset. Ms. Castañeda, you said number 37 was reset, right?
Yes, ma'am, to February 22nd at 9:30.
Okay.
And I just checked on number 5. There's nothing on there, so nobody called in on that one.
Okay. So I'll go over the ones that I have and then quite a few. Okay, number 5, there was nothing. I have number 12, they didn't have any contact. Number 18, also no contact. Number 25. Did anybody call in on number 25?
Let me check real quick.
Not with me, Your Honor.
Okay. Number 27.
I just checked on 27, ma'am, and that one's reset to 2/22 at 9:30.
Okay. Number 29.
One second, Judge.
Okay.
Your Honor, 29 shows it got reset to March 1st.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Number 45, I'm sorry, 46.
I don't have anything, Your Honor.
Number 55.
I'm checking, Judge. It's reset to the 12th of April, Judge.
Okay. Number 64.
Nothing, Your Honor.
Okay, and number 67.
Judge, I have here that Mr.
Chapa made an announcement?
Yes, Judge.
Oh, that's right. But the client didn't show up.
That's correct, Judge.
Okay. All right. So, Jose Alfredo Alvarado, Jose Alfredo Alvarado, Jose Alfredo Alvarado, Francisco Barrón, Francisco Barrón, Francisco Barrón, Miguel Ángel Castillo, Miguel Ángel Castillo, Miguel Ángel Castillo, Jordi Lee de la Rosa, Jordi Lee de la Rosa, Jordi Lee de la Rosa. Eric Oswaldo Jimenez, Eric Oswaldo Jimenez, Eric Oswaldo Jimenez. Elizabeth Vargas, Elizabeth Vargas, Elizabeth Vargas. David Saldivar, David Saldivar, David Saldivar. What says the state of those no-show defendants?
Your Honor, state requested a judgment. I said be granted a KPS issued and all bonds forfeited for these no-show defendants.
Okay, that'll be so granted.